Okay. Welcome to Oakwood. We're going to read Ezra 2. And we've got this nice little lean-to set up. And we've got I had a friend here and he left. He got mad that I wanted to read the Bible. Everybody needs to read the Bible. And so maybe he'll come back. Actually, we're going to start with a prayer. Oh, Father Yahweh, hear my prayer. And bring back Mike, who needs your word. And needs the experience of spiritual exchange. Come to know you and love life. And fill me up with your Ruach HaKodesh, your Holy Spirit, that I may be able to give it to others, listening to this word. That you get what you need and they get what they need. And I be filled up in the doing of and blessed. Father Yahweh, I love you and I love Mike. In Yeshua's name. And I love me. And I love Yeshua. In Yeshua's name, amen. And these are the sons of the province who came back from the captivity of the exiles, whom Nebuchadnezzar, the sovereign of Babel, had exiled to Babel, and who returned to Jerusalem and Yehuda to each to his own city. Who came with Zerubbabel, Yeshua, Nehemiah, Sariah, Reelaiah, Mordecai, Bilshan, Mispar, Bigwai, Rehum, Baanah, the number of the men of the people of Israel, sons of Parosh, 2,172. Sons of Shephatiah, 372. Sons of Arah, 775. Sons of Pahath Moab, of the sons of Yeshua and Joab, 2,812. Sons of Elam, 1,254. Sons of Zatu, 945. Sons of Zakai, 760. Sons of Benai, 642. Sons of Bebai, 623. Sons of Azgad, 1,222. Sons of Adonakim, 666. Sons of Bigwai, 2,056. Sons of Adin, 454. Sons of Ater of Hizkiah, 98. Sons of Betzai, 323. Sons of Yorah, 112. Sons of Hashum, 223. Sons of Gabar, 95. Sons of Bethlehem, 123. Men of Netophah, 56. Men of Anathoth, 128. Sons of Asmaweth, 42. Sons of Kiriath Arim, Kephirah and Beeroth, 743. Sons of Ramah and Geba, 621. Men of Mikmas, 122. Men of Bethel and Ai, 223.
You got your wish, bud.
Sons of
Now it's completely fucked.
What happened?
Now my car's fucked up.
What happened?
All that praying.
Dude, don't tell me that I got my wish, because I prayed for you to come back here. So I did get my wish, but you should join me. Some people fight with God, and God's going to win. And you just got to sit and read the word. That's all you got to do. Sit and read the word. Sit, read the word. Sit and read the word. Sit and read the word. Okay. 29. Sons of Nebo, 52. Sons of Magdish, 156. Sons of the other Ilam, 1,254. Sons of Harim, 320. Sons of Lod, Hadid and Ono, 725. Sons of Yerah, 345. Sons of Senaah, 3,630. The priests, sons of Yedaiah, of the house of Yeshua, 973. Sons of Immer, 1,052. Sons of Pashur, 1,247. Sons of Harim, 1,017. The Levites, sons of Yeshua, and Kadmiel, of the sons of Hodawah, 74. The singers, sons of Asaph, 128. Sons of the gatekeepers, sons of Shalom, sons of Ater, sons of Talmon, sons of Akub, sons of Haita, sons of Shobai, 139 in all. The Nethinim, sons of Sia, sons of Hasufa, sons of Tabaoth, sons of Keroth, sons of Siaha, sons of Padan, sons of Labana, sons of Hagabah, sons of Akub, sons of Hagab, sons of Shemlai, sons of Hanan, sons of Gedel, sons of Gahar, sons of Reaiah, sons of Retzin, sons of Nakoda, sons of Gazam, sons of Usa, sons of Pesach, sons of Besai, sons of Asna, sons of Meunim, sons of Nephusim, sons of Bakbuk, sons of Mahida, sons of Harsha, sons of Barkos, sons of Sisera, sons of Temayak, sons of Netziah, sons of Hatipha, sons of Shalomo's servants, sons of Sotai, sons of Sophareth, sons of Peruda, sons of Ya'ala, sons of Darkon, sons of Gedel, sons of Shephatiah, sons of Hatil, sons of Pokereth, sons of Sebaim, sons of Ami. All the Nethinim and the children of Shalomo's servants were 392. And these were those who came up from Tel Melah, Tel Harsha, Kerub, Adan, Immer, but they were unable to show their father's house and their seed, whether they were of Israel. Sons of Deliah, sons of Tobiah, sons of Nakoda, 652. And the sons of the priest, sons of Habayah, sons of Coats, sons of Barzillai, who took a wife of the daughters of Barzillai the Gileadite, and was called by their name. These sought their register among those who counted by genealogy, but they were not found. So they were barred from the priesthood as defiled. And the governor said to them that they should not eat of the most set-apart gifts until there stood up a priest with the Urim and the Thummim. The entire assembly was 42,362. Besides their male and female servants, these were 7,337. They also had 200 men and women singers. Their horses were 736, their mules 245, their camels 435, donkeys 6,720. And some of the heads of the fathers' houses, when they came to the house of Yahuwah, which is in Jerusalem, offered voluntarily for the house of Elohim to establish it in its place. They gave according to their ability to the treasury for the work 61,000 derricks and 5,000 minas of silver. and 100 priestly garments. And the priests and the Levites, and some of the people, and the singers and the gatekeepers, and the Nethinim dwelt in their cities, and all Yisrael in their cities. So this is a short addition to the long discussion. This is 70 verses, and the first chapter was 11. And this video is short because there's a whole bunch of sons and genealogy in here. And these are the sons of the province who came back from the captivity of the exiles, whom Nebuchadnezzar, the sovereign of Babel, had exiled to Babel, and who returned to Jerusalem and Yehuda, each to his own city. Who came with Zerubbabel, Yeshua, Nehemiah, Sariah, Reala, Mordecai, Bilshan, Mispar, Bigwai, Rehum, Ba'anah, the number of the men of the people of Israel. And so these are the guys who come back from exile, who Nebuchadnezzar exiled to Babel. And so the exile is the remnant of Judah that the Father preserves. We get more details of that in Ezekiel and the other prophets, but it's see many times in Ezekiel. And they shall bear their crookedness. The crookedness of the prophet is the same as the crookedness of the inquirer, so that the house of Israel no longer strays away from me, nor be made unclean. This is Ezekiel 14:9, 10. Any more with all their transgressions, and they shall be my people, and I be their Elohim, declares the Master Yahweh. And the word of Yahweh came again to me, saying, Son of man, when a land sins against me to commit a trespass, and I shall stretch out my hand against it, and cut off its supply of bread, and send scarcity of food on it, and cut off man and beast from it, even though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they would deliver only themselves by their righteousness, declares the Master Yahweh. If I cause an evil beast to pass through the land, and it shall bereave it, and it shall be a wasteland, so that no man passes through because of the beast, even though these three men were in it, as I live, declares the Master Yahweh, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters. They alone would be delivered, but the land be a wasteland. Or if I bring a sword on that land, and I shall say, Sword, go through the land, and I shall cut off man and beast from it. Even though these three men were in it, smiths, as I live, declares the Master Yahweh, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters, for they alone would be delivered. Or if I send a pestilence into that land, and I shall pour out my wrath on it in blood, to cut off from it man and beast, even though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, declares the Master Yahweh, they would deliver neither son nor daughter, they would deliver their own lives by their righteousness. For thus said the Master Yahweh, how much more it shall be when I send my four evil judgments on Jerusalem, the sword, and the scarcity of food, and evil beasts, and pestilence, to cut off man and beast from it. There's a sermon on that. But see, there shall be left in it a remnant who are brought out, both sons and daughters. See, they are coming out to you. And you shall see their ways and their deeds, and shall be comforted concerning the evil which I have brought upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it. And they shall comfort you. And when you see their ways and their deeds, and you shall know that it was not for naught that I have done whatever I did in it, declares the Master Yahweh. And I just want to get on my knees and pray and thank Yahweh for the words of wisdom and the fact that he always sends me to the right place. He knows where I'm supposed to be, when I'm supposed to be there, and brought me right to the chapter and showed me that which I needed to do. And so that's the remnant of in Yeshua name, amen. And that's the remnant. It says only Daniel and Job and Noah will be delivered by their own righteousness. And Bro, just have a seat.
Bro, now I can't move my fucking car.
What's wrong with the car?
My fucking tire's blown out.
Which one?
Does it matter? I don't have another one.
It doesn't matter, but it's more like, can you just sit and capitulate to God? He broke my cooler. He literally broke my cooler. God broke my cooler so that I would stop working at the restaurant. Like, just sit and hang out and read the word.
Dude, you don't understand.
There's 1,000 things to do.
I'm literally thinking about going and buying a bag of fucking dope right now. So I can fucking die today. You think it's fucking fun?
Just sit.
No! I'm trying to figure my shit out.
And this is the way to do it.
No, I've been sitting this whole time.
And not doing this.
This is not going to fucking save me, Dylan.
This is literally the
it's
point of the book.
Me sitting here reading words that I've read before
The
that
fuck
are not
else are
getting
you
me
doing with your
anywhere.
guy?
I literally was gonna drive off here and fucking find a way to fucking end my day right now, and I can't even do that.
Yeah, this thing doesn't move.
I don't want to sit here
Sit.
with you.
Read the word.
I want to come up with a solution.
I'm not working either. I'm literally doing nothing
If
with
you
my
want me
life
to
except
sit here with
sitting
you,
here
I want
and
to
reading
put
the
this
word.
away and come up with a real world fucking solution, not a one that's not getting me anywhere. This is not getting me anywhere, and you fighting
It's
me
not
on
supposed.
this.
It is supposed to get you here and still. That is what it's supposed to
I
do.
have been
It is
still
supposed to
since I
get you
left.
nowhere. You've been listening. You listen to your music. You called me. Sit and fucking listen
Dylan,
to the word of God.
I don't want to.
Why?
Because
Don't
it
you
doesn't
wanna-
work.
You need to listen.
I don't need to listen. You need to stop forcing it on me. And if you want to actually be a friend, be a friend.
I
and
didn't
stop
force it.
forcing
I didn't go pop your tire. God did that. God said, fuck you, you're
Okay,
gonna leave.
so
Here's
you-
your fucking
Here's
opportunity
the
to
deal.
read the
What
word.
I need
You want the answer,
is a
sit down and
solution
read the fucking
that-
word.
No. What you're doing is you're holding help hostage and forcing me
I'm
to
holding it
capitulate
hostage?
to you. What I need is help. You're in the position to help me. You have been in the
I
position
can
to
give
help
you
me.
money. That doesn't matter.
That's all I fucking needed this whole time.
Because you're gonna take the money and not learn a lesson. You need to sit and fucking learn.
I'm not going to learn the lesson because if the end of today comes and I can't pay Dave and I can't leave to get a job tomorrow, tonight is going to result in me emptying my
Did
bank
you
account.
not just go to your car and see your tire be blown out?
Yes.
Do you think that he's gonna stop at anything to get to you?
Yeah, so what he's telling me is that I'm fucked no matter what.
What he's telling you is stop doing what you think is right and do what he's telling you to do.
I don't.
You
every
cannot
time you
leave
do, I
here.
want to take this and throw it in the woods every time you do this.
You cannot leave
I
here.
don't want to do this.
Just do it.
I don't want to.
I didn't want to do
I
it
don't
either.
care. I want to die. That's
Okay.
what I want.
Well,
I want
die
to
to
die.
your
I
old
want
self
to be
and let
free
Yeshua
of this
fill
fucking
you up.
planet. I want to be dead, Dylan. You don't understand. I want to die.
So
I
kill
want-
the old
Kill
you.
me is what I want. I want someone to fucking shoot me in the face and give me a way
Yeshua
home.
is more than happy to do that.
Right now, strike me dead. I don't want to be here. I cannot have a good life.
Father Yahweh, we know that you slit his tires so that he could not leave this place. If you do not want him alive, he's standing right here.
Take me.
Take him. You think the God that blew your tires out can't kill you right
No,
now?
I think he wants to watch me fucking suffer. I think I'm being punished for something.
What if life is suffering?
Life is a punishment.
Yeshua got flogged.
He fucking should have beat somebody's ass.
He got flogged. You think that God couldn't have sent
I
a
don't want to
legion
do
of
this
messengers?
right here either because now
What?
I'm
This is
in
an
earshot.
inconvenient place.
Yeah, because I'm in
Fuck
earshot.
them.
Fuck where I
Praise
live.
Yahuwah!
Where I live.
What? Dave reads the Bible.
Dave doesn't want you fucking screaming in his fucking yard.
I don't fucking care. What's he gonna do? You know who I answer to? Him. God.
And
The
once
only
again, you
real
have
one.
no concern with that.
Praise Yahuwah!
The only thing that I
Praise
got.
Yahuwah!
The only thing I got. You gotta fuck with that too? This is what I'm talking about. Somebody who wants me to live so bad, it keeps getting worse and fucking worse. And then you want me to fucking read, and you think that
I want you to
reading-
sit and be still and know that he is Elohim.
Dylan,
You can't get that through your
I
head.
don't want to live anymore. I'm tired of
Father
this.
Yahweh, fill me up
I
with the Holy
want a
Spirit.
fucking solution, not to sit and be still. I've sat and been still my whole life. I want to take action. I want to fucking do something. I don't want to sit here and read a book that's not going to get me any closer to it.
Capitulate to God.
No.
Serve the kingdom first, and then he'll
Yo,
fill
the
you
kingdom
up.
has done nothing but given me a life of fucking misery. I don't... Give me something to be thankful for.
The fact that he cut your tires so you came right back here.
I'm not
sit your ass
thankful for
down.
that.
Because you're greedy.
I'm not greedy. I don't have anything.
You don't even see the fact that he cut your tires so that you would come back here, because otherwise you would have just driven off.
You didn't fucking poke my tire, bro. Sometimes I wonder if you're not just literally wishing for this.
Because you think that I think that I'm God. You think that I'm God.
No, I don't.
Do you know that he's God?
You think you are at times, bro.
Right. Because I made your tires
like it, bro.
Yeah.
You act like you got 100% of this figured out.
Yep. Yeah.
And there's people who've lived.
You know what I did?
life.
I got on my fucking knees and I prayed for you to come
And
back
you're better
here.
than
And
me.
he cut your tires.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks for making
You're
it harder
welcome.
then.
Saved your fucking life there.
You saved my fucking life there. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Until next time. What are you going to do to keep me alive then? Or are you just going to delay it until you're done sitting
You
here?
don't sit here, you're going to continue to want to ruin your physical self.
My physical self is ruined, Dylan. I can't even fucking leave.
Bro, you're 38 years old, you're in your fucking prime.
And I have no reason to fucking live.
Except for him. And
It's
whatever
not
he
enough,
wants you to do.
because he's not giving me fucking
He's
anything.
not enough.
He's giving me nothing, Dylan. I have nothing but
He's
fucking
going to
misery.
continue to take from you
And
until
I'm
you
gonna
give to
fucking
him.
give up.
Why do you give up?
Because I don't want to play
Once
anymore.
you have nothing left, isn't that a point of God, you win? Just say it. God, you
He's
win.
gonna win when I quit.
Is he going to win or are you
Yeah.
going to win because you've taken control over your life for its permanent?
I have had no control of anything, bro. You're not understanding.
You don't have control over anything. Accept that. I don't have control over anything. Sit.
I don't want to sit. I just fucking told you I don't want to sit. I told you my fucking body hurts. I told you my back hurts. I literally don't want to sit. That's why I'm fucking walking.
Sit on the ground. Stand.
I'm standing. I'm fucking right here.
Okay, then here. I'm in Ezekiel
No,
14.
if you hand that to me, I'm throwing it. I didn't come to you so that you could force Bible study on me.
What'd you come to me for?
To just be there and not do this. I told you, stop forcing it on me.
What am I forcing on you?
All I want you to be is Dylan, separate of this. You can have this on your own. I didn't come to you for this.
Dylan cannot be separated from the fact that your
You
tires
have
are
to
now
preach
not
to
working.
me every time you fucking come into my contact with me, Dylan.
I don't know. How do you explain the fact that your tires
I don't
don't
care.
work
That's a
now?
separate issue.
You're right. It's completely separate. There's no way that it's related. It's
No,
all a coincidence.
You either are a friend or you're not, bro. And the friend, I need you to be there. Not.
I'm trying to be a shepherd.
You're forcing your will on me. I don't.
Is it my will or
I don't
his
give
will?
a fuck whose will it is, Dylan.
Okay, so he's gonna force his will on you whether you want him to or not.
I
Because
don't
he is
care.
God.
So- but
He
you're
created
not,
you.
and I don't
he
need that
created
from
those
you.
trees. He created
Dylan,
that
I
rock.
don't need it from you. I don't want it from you.
Who do you want it from?
Not you.
Who do you want it from?
Not you.
Okay, so would you take it from somebody else?
Maybe, but definitely not from someone forcing it on me.
You called me. I came out here because you
I
called
didn't
me.
call you to push the Bible on me.
What did you expect?
I guess I got what I expected, didn't I?
You did.
I realized
knew
that
what you were
there's
getting
actually
into.
fucking no one who's gonna help me.
There's not.
All I
You're
needed
right.
was one little thing, Dylan.
The only
and I
one
would've
who's going to
paid
help
back.
you is him. And
I
he
would've
just cut
paid
your
you back.
tires to fucking do it.
I would have paid you back. I would have had
Yeah,
less
you
stress.
won't even.
I would have fucking done things
You won't
to make
even
it happen.
sit and read the word to make me happy. Even if it is about making me happy, you won't make me happy to get the money that you need. You will not do for
Dylan.
somebody else in order to get what you
Because
need.
look at what we've had to do to get to here.
What?
this fucking
All we have to do
charade.
is sit the fuck down.
Dylan, it's like there's a stipulation
Oh,
behind it.
God forbid you capitulate to him. God forbid you give a
Why?
little to get a little.
I didn't call you about him. I called you about you.
I
and
am
me.
not separate from him.
Okay, but me and you are separate. And what
You
and
might have
had
wanted to
asked
separate
me
yourself, but
several
when
times.
you bring me, he comes. He goes before me everywhere I go
Dylan,
because I ask
we're
him.
never gonna not like you don't understand. I could read the Bible every day of my life. I'm never gonna accept this the way that you put it at me. And the more you push it, the more you drive me away. And the more I just don't fucking want to hear it. I'm here because you're sitting in my spot where I sit when I have nowhere to go. You've taken that over now. You're not gonna help me unless I capitulate to what you want. So we're in a situation where it's like I have to figure out what I'm gonna do right now. And sitting here isn't gonna fix it. What I need is now more money because I have to fix my fucking tires. That's the only solution.
Right.
If you can't help me with that, then I don't want all this other shit. I'm not asking for it to be given to me. I'm asking to borrow it, and I will pay it back. If If that can't be done, that's an act of friendship that I need. I've come to you in a vulnerable state. I've told you that I have a problem. I need your help. I'm willing to fucking pay you back, and a favor will go forth in the future.
You called me before you had the problem, and I told you how to prevent the problem.
And I listened to it. I didn't go to the fucking construction job when you told me not to do it. I fucking
You didn't get the construction job.
The first one I had and didn't go to.
You did not go to the construction. You didn't get. Which construction job is this?
There were two.
Okay.
There was one I got, and you were like, "You shouldn't do that. That's not what you want to do."
Got
And
it.
I didn't go.
And what happened when you took the job that you didn't want? Because you needed the money.
I listened to you and not took any jobs, and I sat on my ass for one
And you-
month, and I walked around thinking about all the things.
Did I tell you to sit on your ass, or did I tell you to do something?
I
Did I
did
tell
what
you
you
to go
told
meet
me.
people? Did I tell you to go enjoy life?
I did. I went fishing. I went golfing. I went out here. I
Did you meet
exercised every
people?
day.
Did you hang out with people?
I
Did you find
socialized.
God? Did you bring anything?
Are you going to let me answer? Are you going to keep asking questions? Are you going to keep challenging me?
Yeah, I'm going to challenge you.
Okay,
Because that's what
so-
you need
so
right
what
now.
I fucking
because
did
you
was
think
what
that
you
are
said,
God,
Dylan.
and you're fucking
I
wrong.
did what you said, Dylan. I went out and I fucking did shit. And what it did was, it wasted an entire month, and I spent almost all the money that I had. And now we're here, and I came to you because I'm saying, okay, I did what you said, but you're equating all of this misfortune because I didn't choose to do this the way you said to do it, because your way is the only way, and it's fact. And anything short of that is the reason for everything. It's why my tires popped. It's why all this shit is popped. Dylan,
At what point do you accept that?
I'm never going to accept it.
Okay.
I would rather die.
Then you're just going to be wrong.
Okay, so then what are you doing here then? If that's your
I'm
own...
sitting here reading the word.
Okay, well, do you
What
got
are you
it?
doing here? You
Wait,
tried to
I
run
wish
away,
you would
and you
leave so
couldn't
that I
run
can
away.
sit here.
Well, then let me finish reading the word. Sit with me.
I don't want to
Sit, hang
with you.
out. Don't
I
open
have
the word.
told you the one thing
Just
I need,
sit.
and you can't just help me. You're holding everything over my head.
Sit
We
down
could
and
have
let
already
me read
fixed
the
that.
word.
I could
Sit
have gone
and
and got
listen.
tires. I could have paid the thing. I could have fucking had some lunch. I could have had a breath of fresh air. I could have got back out. I would have gone. That felt good. I would have gone out, started looking for some more
That would
jobs
have made
today.
you feel good.
Yeah, getting a job would make me feel good, Dylan. I don't have the
What a
luxury
job.
of just sitting on
Why
my
are you
ass.
walking through the park?
Because my fucking tires popped and I don't have
It
money to
wasn't
even do
popped
that
when you
now.
were walking through the park and called me.
What's the point, Dylan?
You could have left in the Novo
can't
and
leave
went
now,
to the
can
closest
I?
place. No, you can't. So
Okay.
sit your ass down and do what God wants you to do.
I don't want to sit.
Then stand.
I'm standing.
And just hang out, just sit and let me read the word. Let me just do this video.
Let me force my will upon you. That's not a friendship, bro.
You're here. If you are my friend, you will do as I command. Jesus said that. It's John 14.
Dylan, I'm not.
I don't know
going
what to tell you. That is friendship. You don't
No,
want
it's
to.
not.
You want to use the world's definitions and not Jesus's. So shall it be. $988. Alright, so it appears that the phone holder is down. And so we're going to finish this up. Freestyle. This is going to be sat here so I don't just waste your time. And praise Yahweh. Let's start with that. Let's start with prayer. Father Yahweh, if there's any unclean spirits here, I rebuke them in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Pray to you. I love you. I pray this in Yeshua's name. Amen. move this back just a little. Oh, right. Let's see. Had a good angle. Got another good angle. All right. So, the remnant. Ezra 2. That is why we're in Ezra, is to see the names of the remnant of Israel as they were exiled to Babel. Ezekiel 14, we got the position of the remnant. We got the statement that there shall be a remnant. Ezekiel 14:22, but see, there shall be left in it a remnant who are brought out, both sons and daughters. See, they are coming out to you, and you shall see their ways and their deeds, and shall be comforted concerning the evil which I have brought upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it, and they shall comfort you. And when you see their ways and their deeds, and you shall know that it was not for naught that I have done whatever I did in it, declares the Master Yahweh. So, basically, Yah's saying, if Daniel and Noah and Job, three of the most righteous men ever to live, were in these cities, only themselves would be survived. Not their sons, not their daughters. They themselves would be rescued. And so that's in the city. Everybody else would be killed. Those three men would hide away. They'd be sustained. They'd whatever. They'd build an ark. They'd become eunuchs and third men to the king. They would have a visit from God himself. Whatever it took, those three men would be left in Yehuda. And everybody else will be slaughtered. But there will be a remnant so that he can save the bloodline. They'll kill everybody in the city. They'll take some select people, bring them out of the city into, in this case, Babylon, exile. They will, I think we just need to angle it a little bit better. And they will be the remnant that's left. And then they will continue to be Yah's people. They'll reinstate the bloodline, just like how with Noah he has he has 8 people. Noah, his wife, his 3 sons and their wives, which is enough to repopulate the earth. And then Daniel. Which Daniel and Ezekiel are running concurrently, and that one had confused me, because I'd often questioned, how does Daniel, how does Ezekiel know about Daniel? And then Job apparently had already happened. So we'll be reading Job, I think, soon, maybe after Ezra, so I will see what the timeline of Job is as well. And so then we get all the generations and all the men and all the sons and all the numbers. And so basically the remnant here is if we go to Ezra 2:62. They sought their register among those who were counted by genealogy, but they were not found. So they were barred from the priesthood as defiled. So basically, these guys and these were those who came up from Tel Malah, Tel Harsha, Karub, Ad, and Emer, but they were unable to show their father's house and their seed whether they were of Israel. So they're Solomon's servants, and so they are not allowed to become priests. So I guess these people are going to be the priests also. Oh, so it's not Solomon's servants. Solomon's servants are in and they're good. And then it's these guys who came up from Tel Malah, Tel Harsha, Karub, Ad, and Emer. They were unable to show their father's house and their father's seeds. These guys here in 60 and 61. And so 62, they sought their register among these who were counted by genealogy, but they were not found, so they were barred from the priesthood as defiled. And so basically these guys came up and couldn't get in because they weren't in the registry. And we saw in 2nd Chronicles, I'd mentioned that it was important. I didn't know how important or why it was important, but Hezekiah had set up in 2nd Chronicles 31, besides those males from 3 years old and up who were written in the genealogy, they distributed to everyone who entered the house of Yahuwah his daily portion for the work of his service by his division. And to the priests who were written in the genealogy according to their father's house, and to the Levites from 20 years old upward by their duties in their divisions, and to all listed in the genealogy, their little ones and their wives, their sons and daughters, all the company of them, for in their trustworthiness they set themselves apart and set apartness. So the Levites here are writing the genealogy of those 20 years old and upward. That was lefty. There was no way that I was going to get that bugged. Okay. And second, Ezra 2:63, and the governor said to them that they should not eat of the most set apart gifts until there stood up a priest with the Urim and the Thummim. So they don't get to partake in the things that are set apart to Elohim. They're not set apart. They can be sojourners, but they can't be set apart unto Yahuwah. The entire assembly was 42,360. So that's the remnant. I don't have the entire census, and it doesn't say how many people were actually moved, how many people were exiled, or how many people were killed. But in 2nd Chronicles, or in 1st Chronicles, when we're doing all the genealogy, I made the joke about how there were like 168,000 names that we read. And so if that's how many names we read, then they gotta all have kids by now. And so besides their male and their female servants, these were 7,337, which is kind of cool that they took into exile 42,000 people and then 7,337 of their servants. They also had 200 men and women singers, so they even provided them entertainment. They set them up. You know, these were the guys who lived in exile, the remnant. Babylon was good to them. So. Their horses were 736, their mules 245, their camels 435, donkeys 6,720, and they even had possessions. So their lives aren't too bad. They probably come in just as civilians. There's one prophet that, I think it's Jeremiah, where they are trying to go to Mitzrayim. The king's trying to take them to Egypt to escape the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, and he just does not listen. Jeremiah says, no, that's not cool. You're going to go into exile and it's going to be fine. And then they pretty much get smoked for going to Egypt, because they're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to just take their punishment, go into captivity, and do what they do. "68, and some of the heads of the fathers' houses, when they came to the house of YHWH, which is in Jerusalem, offered voluntarily for the house of Elohim to establish it in its place." So we saw this in 1:4. "And whoever is left from all the places where he sojourns, let the men of his place help him with silver and gold, with goods and livestock, besides the voluntary offerings for the house of Elohim, which is in Jerusalem." And they're giving, because that's what it's supposed to be. Voluntary offerings unto the house of Elohim. "They gave according to their ability to the treasury for the work 61,000 gold derricks and 5,000 minas of silver and 100 priestly garments." This is the total, not individually, but this is what they come up with. I don't know how much a derrick is. I guess we can look that up. A derrick is 0.3 ounces or 8.4 grams. It's a thick gold coin. And there's, oh no, there's 61,000 derricks. So 61,000 by 8.4 grams, 61 times 8, 480,000 grams of gold, which is like, I don't know, $200 today, so a couple $1 million, $20 million, give or take. "And the priests and the Levites and some of the people and the singers and the gatekeepers, 480 times, it's called 500,000 times 200 is going to be $100 million. Is what $100 million is voluntary offerings from the remnant of exile. So they're still rich. The Jews still got it going on. I mean, there's 5,400 utensils of gold and silver that are taken with the exiles who were brought from Babel to Jerusalem. So these are the utensils that are given to the house of YHWH from the original house of YHWH. So Koresh takes Nebuchadnezzar's utensils, and Nebuchadnezzar took the utensils from the house of YHWH. Koresh goes into the house of Nebuchadnezzar, takes the utensils, gives them back to the exile remnant of Jerusalem, of Judah, to reuse in the house of Yahweh, or at least melt down and reform and set apart again. $30 gold dishes, 1,000 silver dishes, 29 knives, 30 gold basins, 410 silver basins, 1,000 other utensils. All the utensils of gold and silver were 5,400. Sheshbatsar took all of them with the exiles who were brought from Babel to Jerusalem.